YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back, and I have my first NFL draft prospect film breakdown for you guys today. We're going to be doing much more of these and much more in-depth ones as we get a little closer to the draft. So basically in these, I give a player evaluation, I'll do a comparison if there is one, and then we get into my pre-recorded film breakdowns. So Nick Bosa is the first one, kind of known as maybe the top player in the 2019 NFL draft by most. We'll see who is my top guy once we get to that point in this process. A lot of evaluations to be done though. So right before we get into it, follow our Twitter at the Goat House YT. Link in the description. You know, I've been calling the Twitter the Draft House, this time of year, talking a lot of draft, and we actually have some of these film breakdowns, just sneak peeks of them, but we have them on the Twitter a little earlier before they get to this video. So please follow us on Twitter. Lots of good stuff going on there. And our subscriber goal is 20K subscribers. Please help us by clicking that button and clicking the like button. We much appreciated. But let's talk about Nick Bosa. So as you can see here, Nick Bosa, defensive end, Ohio State, 6'4", 262. This is pre-combine, so measurements are a little different at the combine. My favorite trait of him is, you'll hear me repeat this in these pre-recorded film sessions I did. They built up over the past. That's how I got to do all of these. But the best trait, my favorite trait of Nick Bosa is his burst off the ball. He can time and jump the snap pretty well, but the main thing is the burst and the explosiveness off the ball. And in my comparison, has to do with that trait, and it's Everson Griffin, defensive end of Minnesota Vikings. I think why he had so much success was because of that, ability to jump the snap and that burst off the ball. They're not the most athletic guys in their draft classes or at their position, really. They're pretty athletic for their size, obviously, very athletic for their size, but that burst off the ball is insane for both those guys. So that's where I get the comparison. Some negatives you hear me talk about for Bosa is the ability to read where the ball is at. We see some read options in a couple of these clips, and slow to recognize sometimes or misjudges them. Not too many read options in the NFL, but there is some RPO and play action these days. So something he can work on. Obviously top player doesn't have a lot of big negatives. When there are negatives, it's not too serious. Something else is he can be blocked when trying to be aggressive and go inside. He can be blocked by a solid left tackle. He's going to need to make the next step and go against the NFL left tackles or right tackle, whoever he would go against. And, he could be blocked on the inside sometimes. But love that his best traits, his burst is unreal, elite as a prospect. I have a first-round grade on him. So for all these guys we go through, I'll just say what round grade I have them on them and then where I think they can go. I think he's a top 3 lock. Now, most of you probably say top 1 or top 2. I'd say top 3 for now. Between him, Josh Allen, and Quinnen Williams, those are the 3 guys I'm looking at the top of my board. Still evaluations need to be done, but that's what I'm looking at. But we're going to get into the film breakdowns right now. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you enjoy the rest. That'll do it. Nick Bosa is Ohio State's right defensive end on this play against Rutgers in 2018. One of my favorite traits about him is not only his ability to time and jump the snap, but that burst. So much explosion in that first step. Unreal. Here he is against Rutgers. Up here, right defensive end. He sees the motion, and he's going to jump the snap before anybody on the field. Get in the backfield, make the play. Makes it so easy for himself. Unblockable here. He's in the backfield before the left tackle even knows. He knows the play. Jumps it perfect. Gets in the backfield, makes the play. Fantastic. Here's Nick Bosa again, right defensive end for Ohio State. You're going to see that burst off the ball once again here against Oregon State in 2018. Here he is right here. Look at his burst. So much explosion in that. Gets to the quarterback, forces him to throw it away. It's a quick pressure. Very quick pressure here. I'm going to freeze it right here. Look how much further he is ahead of everybody else. It's that burst right off the ball. Very impressive. Forces the pressure. Everyone's looking for the sacks, but these are the big plays right here. Bosa at right end for Ohio State versus Oregon State in 2018. You're going to see him go against his left tackle, slap his hands away, and then bend and get to the quarterback. Good jump. Slaps the hands, gets low, gets to the quarterback. Quarterback, fortunately, dumps it off there. Bosa at right end against Oregon State. He's going to get sucked inside on this one. Actually, a solid block from the tight end. Not sure why the tight end's blocking him, but they have him sucked into the inside there, and the run play is going to the left, and he's able to get off it and make the play on top of it. Here's another solid play by Bosa here, but something I realized that he could work on is reading the ball. It's going to be a read option here for Oregon State, and he makes a fantastic play, figures out the running back has the ball, and explodes to him when he's behind him. So it was a great lunge to get the running back here. And the ability to get in the backfield there very quickly was the reason he made that play. Bosa only played 3 games this year, but had 4 sacks. Here's one of his sacks. They came against Oregon State. Right end, slaps the tackle's hands away, gets on the outside. Great sack there. See it again here, coming off the right side for Ohio State. Gets to the quarterback instantly. And great tackle there. Second sack of the day for Bosa against Oregon State. He's going to have a good inside move here. Instantly get to the quarterback. Sack number 2 in this game. Here he is against Rutgers in 2018. He's the right defensive end. He's going to have another solid inside move. Left tackle's on the ground, and he makes a great play in the backfield. Quick inside move. Tackle can't adjust on the ground. Great play. Here he is again. Same game. It's actually a play later. Same left tackle against Rutgers here. He's going to try to get inside again, but this time he's going to get put in the turf. Last time he had the offensive lineman down, and he made the play, and just a play later, he's down here. Let's see what happens. Tries to get inside. It's a great block by the left tackle, who Bosa seemed to beat all day in this game. Bosa at left DN this time for Ohio State against Rutgers. They're going to allow him to get inside on a pitch outside here, and he's able to adjust and get back out there, make a play. Here's Bosa the right end versus TCU. Something I've noticed is from time to time when he tries to go inside, he can be blocked. You know, they're going to have to be going against much better tackles in the NFL. So it's something he could work on here. He tries to get inside. Here he is, and he excellent block there. Not able to be in on the play, even though it's right next to him. So again, great block. Outside move is a little better than the inside move. Last time we saw Bosa against the read option, he was a little slow to read it, but still was able to make the play. Here's another attempt against the read option, this time against TCU. Right here, right defensive end. And missed a read there, and he realizes it too late. Goes for the running back, quarterback keeps it. Gets a big gain on his side here.